Paki-rank lang, sir, ah. Ranking, ah.
Ranking. Okay.
Art, sneakers, newscasting.
I guess number one would be
That's right. Sneaker talk. And this time I hope I give justice to the pronunciation of his last name. Please welcome Real Ray Tom Stefanic.
You gotta be very willing to learn and not be afraid to make mistakes. I've been making videos for about 10 years, and the videos I was making 10 years ago, nowhere as good as to what I'm making now. And who knows?
newscast, but now I'm able to communicate better with the younger audience, what they like, and I like doing vlogs, especially when talking about sneakers.
Christian, it was all bad. My wife saw all the bad videos, so they were really horrible. So it's a good thing that I have a news reporter wife, kasi she's able to critique eh. Ang laking bagay pala, no?
That's true.
Sobrang laking bagay. The way you talk, your posture, everything. She's my #1 coach.
She's also your director.
O, director, tsaka financial.
Oh, okay.
Lahat. Diba?
Also, my wife with me, she's also my camera woman, Christine Babaw.
Guys, palakpakan nyo naman.
Yes. Sneaker and such a style. We're partners in that store. Punta kayo
Amazing. Even si Miss Teen, part na rin ng hype.
Yes, look at her now. Look at her fashion.
She's wearing Kyrie 5 SpongeBob.
Yeah, just do it.
And that's right. I think this is what we were talking about back there in the green room. Yes, I learned the new word. We call it the green room the backstage.
Yep.
Thank you, Tom. That it's always going to be a process. It took them 10 years. It took them more than 5 years. It's going to be a process of learning about who you are, of improving yourself, of evolving into something, much bigger than who you thought you're never going to be. All right, so next question.
And nga pala, I need to add that sometimes it can also be an expensive hobby. If you're into sneakers vlogging, yun ang problema ko, Carlo eh. Bumibili ako eh.
Patay tayo dyan.
Naubos yung pera ko eh.
Pero may workaround dyan.
How do you do that if you're sneaker vlogging?
Ako, two things. Number one, ang napansin ko, people love to watch you shop more than you review.
Okay.
At least for my channel. So if I buy a really expensive shoe and I review it, it will get maybe 15,000, 20,000 views. If I go to the outlet and don't spend anything, it will get like 300,000 views. So one way of doing it is just trying to look for experiences that aren't necessarily you buying something that you can share.
Okay.
Diba? Or pag nakabili ka, benta mo. Pag hindi mo
Yeah.
And gusto mo lang palakihin yung Philippine audience mo. And then speak Tagalog.
Yeah, I'd say it might be quicker to build an audience just in the Philippines, but you look at, globally, you might not get certain Filipino brand deals, but if you can build a global audience, then all of a sudden you're getting deals from Nike or from international brands, and people in Japan or people in America aren't going to reach out and find your videos if you're not speaking a language that they understand. So I think a more global language.
I have to agree with Tom. Working with international brands is the best.
Oh, 100%.
They pay on time, they pay higher, and they give the best briefs. It's very straightforward.
They know exactly what they want to work with you.
No. A lot of the companies that you work here in the Philippines, because our digital, economy is still very young. They don't know how to work with YouTubers. They don't know that the best thing to do is just a 30-second plug at the start and not control the YouTuber with what they want to say. A lot of companies here in the Philippines will want to get you to star in their videos or give you like a complete brief. Para na ako nagrarant. But and then they will pay you so small, and then it will take you forever to collect. So sometimes there's a big bonus to building an international audience.
But then again, for everyone listening right now, you don't have to change who you are. For example, if you're more comfortable in speaking in Filipino and speaking your own dialect, you do
Amazing video. But if it's a terrible title and thumbnail, no one's ever going to find out how amazing the video is. So first come up with a title that you know, okay, this is something interesting, something people want to click on, something people want to watch, and then make that video. Then you already know what you're making. You can go from the beginning of the story to the middle of the story to the end of the story of whatever you're filming. It will make congruent sense because you already know what the end goal of the video is, instead of just filming and then getting back home at night to edit and thinking, what should I title this?
So there you go.
It's perfect. Nothing to
Yeah,
add.
I know.
Siguro Tagalogin ko na lang para
Pwede,
sa
pwede.
translator. Hindi. Sige, Tagalogin ko talaga. Sige. So, ibig sabihin, guys, basta unahin niyo yung paggawa ng title tsaka thumbnail. Ang nangyayari kasi sa dulo, sa pinakahuli. So, simula pa lang, dapat malinaw na sa utak ninyo kung ano yung thumbnail, ano yung picture, ano yung title, tapos tsaka kayo mag-shoot. Hindi siya sa pinakadulo. It was so important what you said. I just tell it in Tagalog just to drive the point home. There.
One thing you should stay away from is making poorly designed thumbnails that repeat exactly what's in the title. The thumbnail is going to be what the viewer will see first. Then the title is what they'll read, and that will be what will either get them to click it or not. But don't put like the exact same title in big text on your thumbnails. That's one of the biggest mistakes I made when I first started out on YouTube, because it made the thumbnail had potential, but it was a wasted potential. Like if I were to do a sneaker review, I should have just had the photo of the shoe, maybe a little word that said review, but before I would have the words like Air Jordan 1 sneaker review covering the shoe itself, so you don't really know what you're looking at. So try and keep your thumbnails simple and your titles simple as well, not too long, and just keep in mind what the viewer's perspective as well. When you're watching videos, what thumbnails and titles are you clicking on? Try and replicate that with the videos that you decide to create.
Photo na medyo funny siguro or very attractive, yun ang una-una yung gagawin. Kinakailangan yung thumbnail nyo, very clear. Ang binavlog nyo is about, for example, a sneaker. You put the sneaker there. Like what Chris said, you put your face as the YouTuber. And yung title should not be redundant with a photo. Pero yung title mo, dapat maganda rin, catchy din para they'll watch you.
It always has to be a package. Good title, good thumbnail as well.
Sometimes you can exaggerate a little with your title. You know, just to get their attention. What do you call that when you exaggerate? It's called
Clickbait.
clickbait. Clickbait.
That's
Boom.
Yung message ko sila lahat, subscribe, di ba? Or just think about your immediate circle and try to get subscribers from there.
I mean, that's a good platform where you can first step with your YouTube videos. You always say last or two, you start as fresh. And how do you market your own YouTube channel?
That's what Carlos said. You have to link it with your Facebook account. Because Filipinos are mainly Facebook users. In fact, I earn more from Facebook when I post than YouTube. When you post,
Si Nars, of course, as well, lifestyles and sneakers. Si Chloe, and so Sean. Yun, Sean, Santa Maria. So guys, please do subscribe to their channels as well. And if you wanna, jumpstart your channel, put them on your videos.
This is such a dream to talk to you guys.
What's your name, by the way?
So anyways, my question is, you guys take it on, whenever you guys would make videos, you mentioned how you have to make a consistent schedule. Like for example, you can't just be fluctuating every now and then. My question is, what if all of a sudden you lose the motive to make videos?
I mean, I'd say at that point, if you don't have the motivation to make videos, why are you making videos, right? Like this is something that should be fun and enjoyable, even if it is your job. I'd say if it's your job and it gets to the point where you're no longer enjoying it, then it's probably a good sign you should move on to something else.
Yeah, you don't want to force it, because if you ever force a video, most people can tell just by watching it, it's not going to be an enjoyable piece of content. and they're gonna be curious, like, what's wrong, you know? So take care of yourself first. If you lose motivation, try and think about what you were motivated with in the first place. Go back to that, or start brainstorming more ideas that might inspire you to make more videos.
And also don't be affected by negative comments or become a bashers. Use it constructively and use it as a guide to improve your content. Recharge.